Hmm.
There has been a bit difference in the way we are proactively presenting the content thing,
Hmm.
right? Which is more like the influencer route, not the business owner
Hmm.
route. That's what I feel. Okay. And also we are saying how and what we are doing, not the outcome as like a we're not
Hmm.
talking to business people.
Yep.
Okay. That's one thing that I've noticed. Let's change that. And
Hmm.
secondly, also in the sequence, I think that would be more for Jan, but also like for you to understand. Initially, when we did last time, like the first campaign in August, it had a lot of custom messages, like a few custom messages. Of course, we had to do it initially, but then also it just pitched like the YouTube as like a not as the primary thing. Like, hey, this is like look at these information. If we give them information to see before they hop on, and we highlight that so much, then they will highlight that as well.
Hmm.
I would like to test out us not prioritizing looking into uh as in like, hey, I'll send you this, I'll send you that, and have a look at that. This is what we are looking to do. Content, podcast, like a lot of things, mostly like a nerdy talk,
Yep.
which is not aligned with how do I get more deals.
Yep. No, true, because the last time I don't think we even mentioned YouTube, did we? It was all about Fizbo's listing expired. And then maybe it was like, hey, I'll also send his YouTube, check it out. But that was also very vague. There was nothing on
Yes,
his YouTube. It was,
exactly. And also, we are not. We used to say. I mean, I was just analyzing the messages as well. The message was pretty simple, generic. We're not even saying that, hey, this is Instagram, this is YouTube. Like, we're sending so many things apart from reminding for the appointment. So we are making everything apart from the appointment the highlight, right? So let's not make that. And
hmm,
secondly, um, the way you say the content thing, right?
hmm,
What you are saying right now, what you guys are saying right now is the how, right? Again, like if you
yep,
remember 2024 when we started the outreach for this girl, I
hmm,
taught you this, instead of saying how we do it, we say what is the outcome? That is the pitch. What outcome are we
true.
getting? And then once we gain their, attention, right? And
Hmm.
then they dig deeper into what exactly are we doing. Even then, let's not say we are doing podcast, we are doing, video creation and not that. It's more like organic distribution channels. So we are organically developing our brand reputation so that we can reach more buyers and sellers organically. And we want to partner up with you so that we can present you in front of that distribution channel as well. That way, you gain more exposure in the same market without you having to invest anything, and you become our partner as well. That way, you grow, we grow, and whenever if some because we'll be heavily investing into this throughout the year and the next years as well, we will be generating a lot of demand from there as well. So if someone comes from there who might be a potential match for you, we can send them over to you and we can do the mortgage there, right? And if not, anyways, like, if, and of course, we also have great products and services. So we're really good at the mortgage side as well. If anything comes to your plate, which no one is there to help you out with, we definitely would love to explore that as well. But we don't want to lead with that. Of course, every mortgage professional would say we are the best, and so are we. But we want to add value. We want to partner up with you so that we can collaborate and help you grow this year while we grow in this as well. Do you feel that's a terrible idea for us to explore how that could look like potentially?
Got it. So what's the sequence like? What would you change in the cold call?
Everything stays
If,
same. Everything stays
hmm,
same, but just the part where you explain this.
hmm,
What are we doing? What you're saying is that we have a
hmm,
podcast. We are, have very much into YouTube, Instagram, TikTok,
yep,
irrelevant.
hmm,
That's
hmm,
where. I don't care. What is the outcome?
hmm,
Outcome is brand reputation exposure to more buyers and sellers in the market. And we have a team
hmm,
we are heavily investing into organic distribution channels.
Hmm.
right? So we will be, as we keep on growing, we are getting like a million views a month. So that means we are reaching a lot of like buyers and sellers in this market. And we want
Hmm.
to partner up with you so that we can potentially expose you to that as well, if everything aligns. And just an example, recently we collaborated, not a guest in our podcast. Recently, we collaborated with a realtor who, because of this collaboration, he also got a deal closed from there, right? And this is just the beginning. So the more we get into it, we want you to be our partner as well if everything aligns. And that's what I'm calling. This is a very business, like, mutual business deal kind of approach versus me saying, "Hey, I have a podcast."
Mm.
Can you try saying it?
Can we role play it once? Like the,
I'll tell you like where to put it, right? Is that
I
is
think
that
we put it after
Mhm,
we go with the pitch,
mhm.
and then after the pitch, there's also a second kind of pitch, right? Where we tell them that, hey, most mortgage people give you a call. Most likely they ask you for referrals for business. We want to see, if there are areas in your business where we can provide value to you, help you close more deals. If we can do that, we can just take care of the mortgage on those deals. If not, you anyways don't have to pay us anything. Does that make sense so far? Yeah. And
Yeah.
then after that, I was saying this. Maybe
Yes.
we get rid of it. Maybe we say it after.
No, this is needed. This
Yeah.
is the thing that actually sells. Like this is what they're saying yes to.
Yeah.
Everything else is vague, right? So potentially you can
Yeah.
also add parts of it in the pitch, as in like the second
Uh-huh.
pitch, right?
Uh-huh.
So we are heavily investing into blah blah blah, and we want to partner up with you so that we can also collaborate with you and get you more exposure to the distribution as well, right? And since most brokers or professionals would call you and straight away ask for business, I'm sure, right? We wanted to just take a different route. We wanted to, first of all, provide value, collaborate with you. If everything aligns, then we start adding more value to your business, potentially send you deals as well when it comes to us from this venture. And that way that's at least like a very positive way to start the partnership and see how we can take it forward. Does that make sense? You see, that's how you integrate it. And if someone says how, because you've already touched a bit on this, then you can explain this a bit more, saying, yeah, so I mean, we are heavily investing into organic brand reputation and distribution, right, in the same market through like all social channels and content. So we have an in-house team for that. We are heavily investing into, a lot of things in that area. So that gives us a million impressions or million whatever, like a million impressions a month. So that is like that's helping us get in front of more buyers and sellers every single month. And the people we collaborate with, because we are not realtors, right? We will need realtor partners to share their experience in this same audience as well. So we want to collaborate with you so that we can help you gain that exposure as well while working with us. And that potentially can become a two-way door for us to build a long-term partnership.
Very vague though. Like I myself couldn't understand it right now.
Yeah, so see, try it this way, right?
Hmm.
Because we cannot give them podcast and content.
Yep.
The key terms would be organic distribution channels on socials, right? If needed, you say socials, but organically, organic distribution channel, and we are heavily investing into that. So we are getting in front of a lot of buyers and sellers through that venture, right? Through social media. And we want to, when we have already helped our recent partner that we've collaborated with, he closed a deal with that. So we want to partner up with other people like yourself so that we can help you close additional deals on top of what you're already doing, right? And when that comes in, we can do the mortgage on those deals, right? Worst case scenario. Or else, we are also great at mortgage. If you have something that is falling apart, we can also help you save those deals. That's what our entire plan is. Do you feel like that's a terrible idea for us to explore how that could look like for both of us? Right? And say it with conviction because there is always room for more clarity. Always. Like, why not have the call right there? Like, why not you give them everything? You can't. And that's the point of the call. We should not give them everything. It should just trigger curiosity, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, well, okay, not now, but let's say tomorrow. Right? Again,
Okay.
you also have that response to when someone says, but how would you do it? Like send me an email first on what specifically is this, and you said, who is that for? I forgot. But you said it's not custom, it's specific for everyone. We want to look into areas of your business. That was very good. Let me
Hmm.
see who was that for. Yeah, that was very good. So you can use something like that if vagueness is called out.
So if vagueness is called out, you would not. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, your video got stuck. Maybe from my end. Yeah, so if vagueness is called out, you would rather go the, it's custom for everyone, that route instead of giving them more clarity.
Yeah, don't give more clarity.
Okay.
On a cold call, don't give more clarity. Like,
Okay.
don't give clarity on process, give clarity on decision,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Give
Yep.
clarity on decision. Like, hey, this is beneficial for us to explore on this call because of this, so we can avoid that. That's why say yes to an appointment. Decision,
Mm-hmm.
not what this is about, what do we do, not that. Wait a minute, which one?
Mm.
I thought it was lead gen, very direct.
Yeah, it wasn't very well thought out, the content. Like I just came up with it
Yeah,
and I was like, because usually I would just book them in after the second pitch. But then I was like, let me just give them details about this as well. So I feel like if I had not talked about content, the only show up has been where I didn't talk about content.
right, right.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, Adam,
And
right?
we didn't send the video from Alex.
Yeah,
We didn't
nothing.
have the video from Alex back then. Nothing.
Yeah, it's yeah, they don't need more information, right?
Yep.
The videos and everything, I think it's good just before they show up, not
Uh,
structured, just before they show up. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Where is it?
Makes
Not right
sense.
now. Send an email. We shared more context. Again, send more email. Where was that?
No, I think I remember I probably said something like, um, I wish I could send you an email, but it's like, we want to see like where exactly you need more help. Like we don't have a specific plan or something. It's more so we are looking to invest in your business. So wherever you would feel more help is required, we can have a discussion around it. So something along those lines probably is what I said.
Yeah, it was really good. Well done.
Thank you.
Um, Again, like the same thing for like a feedback for you and Jan both.
Hmm.
If you listen to your calls at 2x speed or 1.5x speed, it looks or
Hmm.
sounds better. So not looks, it
Hmm.
sounds very professional and very authoritative. I think maybe
Hmm.
just speaking more, in a more controlled manner. That itself would improve if you guys can work on that, the speed of conversation. Uh,
We need to talk faster.
Probably try that. I mean, it will not come automatically, but just in case, if you can.
Uh-huh.
Jan, of course, Jan talks a lot slower. Like he at least is faster than before, but um, as in slow, like pacing it out is good, right?
Yep.
But pacing it out, like speaking slowly, doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have it under control. There's two different ways, like phrasing, pausing between the phrases and taking your own time for the next phrase. That's a bit of, pacing it out versus you saying the entire thing like I just keep saying this way so that I can make the message, pass the message across. That's like entire every single word is like the same gap, right? You have more control in the phrases and then you pace out the in between the phrases. Take more control in there. Add the
Got it.
tonalities. Yeah.
I was having this feeling on the call itself, like it was more, it
Hmm.
was like bombarding them with information,
Yeah.
like just me talking and talking and talking, because there was nothing for them to say no to, right? It was all making sense. I was thinking, okay, maybe but I think what they do, the way that they can retaliate, is they just don't show up.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of them would show up. Also,
Mhm,
another reason is like, we're not doing uh the SOP, right? Um, Post at the end of the call,
mhm,
I'll call you half an hour ago, just to make sure that, to help you with a reminder or something. That is not there.
mhm,
So if you see
mhm.
Sean Ryan, can you see the screen?
Yep.
Okay. So Sean Ryan on call SOP not done, like completely not done. So we have two steps, right? Which we saw that it works. First one is you say, if I give you a call reminder, would that be fine? Or you feel like you'll be caught up? That's a compliance check, right? That helps us a lot. And second thing is that can you think of any reason before we hang up that you feel like you might not be able to show up? I mean, I understand it might not be feasible in every single call, but let's do the first one
Mhm,
at least. So
mhm.
this is not there. In this call, it was not there. This call, it was not there. This call, 6 appointments, nothing. The
No,
call with,
it's on none of the calls, I think.
no, it is there, like half of them, as in only one part was done by you, and this was by Jan. This was again by you, and again it was lost.
I think it's because the ending of the call has become so long. Like, I'll send his information, I'll send a video from him, blah, blah.
Yeah. So see, that's where they're getting
No need
confused,
of
right?
saying that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just get to the point, schedule the appointment, and say yes to the appointment and confirm are you going to be showing up. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Pitch, context. If they ask how, you give them more clarity and then show up. Confirm if they're going to show up. That's it.
Yes, probably they think that, we are not serious about them showing up either.
Yeah, possibly, possibly. See, think about this. Like one of the calls where I felt like, the compliance was terrible. Where
Hmm.
was it? Compliance, not as much towards the end, not as much towards the end. Not the best. This one maybe. Yeah, not right now. She asked for an email. We shared more context. Not the most compliant, but still part of the, again, apart from the part. Send more out sharing. Yeah, so I think this one. This one, yeah. Amanda. So, she was not compliant at the start. She said, you have 30
Hmm.
seconds go. So compliance was not there as much. It just got a bit compliant. And then again, we started getting back into, we will share you with this and that so that you can look into it and get more context before you hop on so that we can, we're making it so much easier as if like we're not valuing ourselves.
Yep.
It's like we're downplaying, like the status is like absolutely not there.
Got it.
So they, I think, probably lose respect in that. So let's not do that. Let's keep the respect as the forefront. Again, like the basic rule is don't be a P, and
Well,
that's it.
that makes sense.
Let's try that. Okay. No show sequence
Okay. So
was.
pitching the content angle as a mutual partnership instead of, hey, this is what we've got going on. We can help you with it.
Yeah. It's just reframing the words. Just reframing the words.
But I need to remember it. So can you, how do we,
Keywords.
how,
Remember the
Mhm.
keywords. Tell what did I say? What are the keywords that I mentioned?
The keywords were organic, brand reputation, million impressions, in-house team doing a lot of things, recent collaboration, which helped the deal to close the deal. So we want you to also, collaborate with us on that. So that's a pretty positive way to build a partnership in the futures that we can do. And we are also good at mortgage, which everyone says, but we are also good at mortgage. So I don't know if you want to include that part or not, if that part is needed.
That's
But that
yours,
was,
right? It's gonna be your call. And how
yeah.
to implement that part. I think you're pretty good at that.
After that, I was saying, we have two ways of doing it. First was organic, and the other was, we can also cold prospect for you, which was
But that
half
was
lie,
not true.
half wrong.
That was not
Half truth. That was the half truth.
how exactly? Like in what way?
So prospecting can mean anything, right? So maybe they have a list of people that have gone, maybe they do content together, people sign up for the content, and we can,
Prospect on
so
Alex's
yeah,
behalf.
just, yep.
Yeah, or
Because I didn't mention, I just said prospect, right? We can prospect. I didn't mention Fizbos or expired or, so
yeah.
it was like a vague lie.
Yeah. I mean also like they can work with us, like they can sign up for our services. You can sign up for our
Yeah.
services. That's also a possibility. But anyways, so see, for a business, right? The business
hmm
terminology, there are the most key things are getting in front of buyers and sellers,
hmm
organic
hmm
distribution.
hmm
Think from their perspective. I I want growth, more deals.
hmm
Where does the deal, where does the deal come from? The buyers and sellers, my market.
hmm
So organically distributing you in front of more buyers and sellers. That's all that matters. How?
Yep.
By organic content creation, and we have heavily invested into that. We have a couple years of experience. We get a million of that's it's all this side thing. Like don't even focus on that. Like we have a million impressions a
hmm
month, but that's like on the side. But what we want to help you with is like getting in front of those buyers and sellers, because we are not real estate people. We anyways want to collaborate, so why not you? We take care of the
hmm
mortgage side of it when that comes in, if it comes in, right? And since we will be anyways keep on investing, that distribution channel of more buyers and sellers will possibly increase. So if you can already collaborate with us, we can build this partnership together. And of course, if something comes to your plate where you feel like mortgage help would be needed, no one is there to save that deal for you, we can also do that. So why not possibly explore how we can add more deals, save more deals for you? Can you see it?
Yep. You have recorded this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So key points are we have an organic distribution where we are already, so we're getting a million impressions. If we want to downplay it, right? We're getting a million impressions, but we are not real estate people. We have access to buyers and sellers, so why not collaborate so that we are anyways going to keep investing on it, so it is very likely going to grow in the future. Why not collaborate so that when something comes to us, we can take care of the mortgage and you can take care of the real estate side of things. And of course, when a deal comes to your plate where no other mortgage people can save that for you, we can also have a conversation around it as well. So would you feel like, having a conversation where we can add more deals, save more deals would not be worth your time?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I missed a lot of points. I think you had
See,
more.
you need to visualize it. Like if you can't see it, then you can't articulate,
hmm
right? So how
hmm
do you see it? Like imagine you are a real estate agent, right? What would you really care about? That's what you start with, right? Right now, you're not embodying the estate agent. Like think
hmm
about the agent. What does he care about? Does he care about how good of a
hmm
cold caller you are? No. Where do you stay? No. What does it care about? Buyers and sellers in the same market. That's all I care about. So start with that. We have a distribution channel. We are heavily investing into organic distribution channel, which helped us gain a lot of 100,000 or thousands of buyers and sellers organically on socials. So we own that distribution. That's the leverage. Start with buyers and sellers, distribution of thousands of buyers and sellers, because we have heavily invested already, right? And using that exposure and collaboration, we already helped a deal get closed with one of the estate agent that we collaborated with, right? So now I'm reaching out to you so that we can possibly partner up with you as well and help you gain more exposure to that distribution of buyers and sellers. So we have distribution of whom buyers and sellers. We own that. You need that. I would be willing to get you more exposure to that in possible ways, which we will explore on an appointment. And you don't have to pay me anything. And the reason is I'm not an agent. I'm a mortgage guy. So if something comes from here, which potentially will, we take care of the mortgage side, we take care of the estate side, right? And that way we can build a long-term partnership without me starting by, hey, send me a deal. We start with, value. Can you see it now?
Got it. Yes. After this call, can you send me this recording? I'll look at it like a couple of times and then get into it.
Yeah. So I
But
can
I think
already,
it's sorted. They should sort it. They should sort the for show ups most likely.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. I have to understand like how to, I have to like, pretty much figure out how to share this with Alex, like in what way should I make him understand this? So I'll prepare a report for him now, share this with him. And in the meantime, I'll share the recording with you. Okay. Have a look at
Hmm.
that. Start dialing.
Yep. Yep.
Anything else? Like any other things that you want to focus on?
No.
That's it, right? So let's try it. All right.
So you would leave out the prospecting angle.
Add that as a bonus. Add that
Hmm.
as a bonus. Like, the only change is how you present the value.
Got it.
Right? That's it. Don't change anything else apart from how you change the value and confirm the show up. And remove the
Yep.
part where we say, I'll send you, on email and that as well. We
Hmm.
say, I'll anyways send you his YouTube. Just have a look at it before you hop on. That way you just come
Hmm.
in a bit more, just before hopping on. That's it. Nothing else. Don't
Hmm.
highlight that.
Hmm.
Correct?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Makes sense. Got it.
Sending you the recording and prepare it and then get started.
Yep.
Cheers.
All right. See you.
See ya.
Cheers.